And now connecting the dots and labeling our vertices. That will give us our image of the figure. And you will see that our B and C prime, B prime and C prime do overlap with the original. So something to notice is that any part of the figure that touches the line of reflection stays in place, just like how B and C stayed the same. But we just call it B prime and C prime to indicate that we did, in fact, reflect it. Finally, we have a vertical line example. Let's take this vertical line. The equation to this line is x equals to -1. Again, recall that any vertical line has an equation of the form x equals to a. And that a is the number that crosses the x-axis. And we see that our line, for this example, crosses at -1. So we have x equals -1. Okay, so here we start the process. A, this time, is going to be 3 units away from our line. So going opposite direction, 3. That's our A prime. And then B is 3 across to the right. So then, again, 3 to the left gives us B prime. And then if we follow our tracing of our shape, there is C prime and D prime. And I went ahead to trace the shape along with putting down the vertices. So there is A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime. So you're going to have practice in the next 3 slides. Following the directions, try to reflect the figure given across. This first one will be y, the line y equals to 1. Go ahead and pause the video. So here's our y equals to 1 line. It's crossing the y-axis at 1. Starting with the point that's closest to the line, that's D. D is 3 units below the line of reflection, so now we're going to go 3 units above to plot down D prime. Likewise, C prime is straight across, and then we can basically trace our shape. There is B prime, and there is A prime. And then we can label our vertices to finish. And that is it. Our second one, we're going to reflect across the x-axis, and go ahead and try that one out. All right, so let's make sure we see our x-axis. Again, I have the habit of starting with the points closest to the line, so I'm going to start with K. K is 2 above, so K prime is going to be 2 below. Going straight across is N, and N prime is going to be 2 below as well. M is 4 above, and so I have to go straight across 4 below. Lastly, there's L, and I finished the figure, and we're going to plot, label our points, K prime, N prime, M prime, and L prime. Here's our last exercise, and go ahead and pause the video. So this time we're going to reflect across the y-axis, so let's mark that. I'm going to start with R. R is 2 to the left, so now we're going to go 2 to the right of the y-axis and plot down R. I'm going to trace my line and go to S. S is going to be 4 to the left, so I'm going to go 4 to the right, and there is S. And I'm going to make my line down to T. T is 5 across to the left, so now 5 to the right is where T prime is, and I'm going to finish my triangle off like that. And lastly, label, and that would be done. All right, so we made it to our second checkpoint. And let's answer our second EQ. How do we reflect on a graph? And here is another sentence starter for you. To reflect a figure, we, and finish your thought. Okay, good job for today.